Humidity levels are increasing. Think we can run some tests? Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. Motion to compel. I must leave no stone unturned. Boom boom. Incinerate! Absorption test.
Dodge this!
Leave it all to me. Objection! Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment!
Tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant. Adventurer! You can last around again.
Add Astra.
Last around this money. Should I save this? I can't believe the route got looted.
Hey there. Don't be shy.
Oh there. Come and
I
see
just
this.
like targets.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Bang.
Thank you.
And with that, the fate of the Goulois Brotherhood was sealed.
Just
Bang. And with that, the fate of the Goulois Brotherhood.
Grilled fish. Get it while it's hot.
Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
A toast to our success.
Should I save this money? Gate.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are... My apologies, but I'll help...
Here are their entry papers.
What?
I see.
So...
The Outlander Affairs Agent. They only check...
Sheesh.
Well, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've got...
Yes,
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here...
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if...
That's not how you...
All right then.
What? She went from 2 million down to 6...
It's not... The way some here... So when the day...
Then they'll milk...
Exactly. It's... Yes, but the most that over... That's how the inner...
So it's a trade...
Yep. And as... Essentially, it's an association...
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when...
I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun... Huh. I was going to say...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Really?
Connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon.
Oh, here's the situation. Recently, things seem to have gotten more... The head of the association...
Why in the world
Can't I use my permit?
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Personali. Annihilation Blessing now 10% off.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do? But Kreese is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources this stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
I don't think I recognize. So, what do you need with me? The sheer trade secret.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable.
Hey, what?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place. And they ought to...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking. Good idea. Actually, we're having a little...
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. When Inizuma... The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have...
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.